When LeBron James loses control, LeBron, why you can't keep your composure? Now, they did used to say growing up, all I used to hear was crybaby Bron. LeBron's a crybaby. Stop crying. LeBron pussy. Now, look, I know now it is a trend to glaze LeBron. The LeBron glaze trend has swept the world the last 4 years for real. Like the LeBron James glaze is crazy, especially with your youngins. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a trend. It's a trend to glaze LeBron. It was kids that wasn't even LeBron fans or know anything about basketball that's just glazing LeBron because of the trend. But that's what kids do. They ride waves. So today's video they reacted to is when LeBron James loses control. Yes, LeBron loses control sometimes, and I just want to know if I remember any of these moments, bro. So we about to see. See if it's some funny shit.
These are 20 times LeBron James lost control.
Oh, here comes Stevenson getting.
I know, that's my ball. Hey, that's my ball. That's my ball.
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father.
Oh, Lord.
Stop this.
See, that's justifiable.
First, we got the time LeBron James went after Aaron Gordon.
James and Gordon getting into it. The officials trying to get between them. James doesn't usually react like that. Gordon also upset.
But players aren't the only ones.
I mean, Aaron Gordon got that nigga arm locked in the... See, one thing that I realized, too, about LeBron, y'all. LeBron usually never starting this shit. LeBron never starting this shit. It's just the fact of how good LeBron is, bro. People always come after him, bro. Dead ass, bro. When you talented like that, bro, people fuck with you when they can't stop you,
It's
bro.
making LeBron crazy. Because Darvin Ham didn't challenge a game-changing call. So LBJ lost it.
He's saying it was touch last by Denver. Darvin Ham not going to challenge it, though. And LeBron.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. See, Darvin Ham, you lost your job because you ain't listened to LeBron. You better listen. If you don't listen to the king, you're losing your job.
Infuriated. He is screaming at his bench right now.
We all lose our cool from time to time, but Bron lost something even more unbelievable. Because he was in the middle of the game when his hair was out of control.
The Lakers starting forwards have outscored the Jazz starting forwards 51-7.
They caught my man with a hairpiece. But sometimes LeBron goes after...
LeBron, you had a hairpiece. But I hope they don't show the clip when LeBron pulled his dick out by accident. Yeah, LeBron pulled his dick out by accident. Now you little LeBron glazers, don't go searching up that clip.
The zebras. Like the time the refs were straight tripping about whose ball it was.
What the hell wrong with him?
It ain't our ball. It ain't our ball. It ain't our ball. It's our ball, ain't it? It's our ball. Hey, it's our ball. It's our ball. James has laid the ball up down there.
The ref is scary. But wait till you make a mistake with the game on the line. Because one fugly toe stopped LeBron's game-tying 3 from counting, which had him losing his damn mind.
They're going to review it to see if he was behind the line. Whoa! They're going to review it. LeBron saying, look, it's right there in front of you. Yeah. Shot. Look at that. That looks like
that ain't on the line.
That looks like a 3.
That's like a 3 to me.
It's like a 3. Oh, boy.
Man broke the record for the longest 2 ever. But look, he put his whole foot in his next one. I mean, right after taking a loss, he went nuclear on a trash can.
LeBron James, Topscorer mit 36. Aber
that wasn't that bad of a kick.
Yeah, dude really lost his control. But it took him 14 years for this next one, because for the first time in his career, his disrespect with the refs crossed the line.
Here comes LeBron changing gears, bumping and missing. He thought he was fouled. He's going to get a tech. And he's out of here. LeBron James has...
That boy got scared. That's what it is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his face. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me move my head. Look at his face. That is the face of fear. That boy is scared. That's one reason he threw his ass out. That boy is terrified.
Just been ejected. He's frustrated. That's the first ejection of LeBron James' career.
But sometimes, LeBron can't control his emotions. Because right before the 2022 All-Star Game, James Harden forced a trade with the Brooklyn Nets by faking an injury and leaving Kevin Durant high and dry. So when LeBron and Durant picked teams for the All-Star Game live on TV, we witnessed the funniest team selection of all time.
I'm gonna need some size for sure. I'm gonna need some size, and
some defense on the interior.
Yeah.
Especially with Giannis and LeBron James.
Without
playing.
question.
He hasn't played. Is he healthy?
Who's that?
James, he hasn't played.
He's
what
missed-
happens if he doesn't?
He got traded. He's healthy now.
He's missed the last 3 with a hammy. See, and now we know why LeBron carries a clipboard with him to the
Hey,
draft.
LeBron.
Oh, my
Trust
God,
me, right
man.
now, he's rubbing some ice hot on that thing. He's playing the next game.
Bron added fuel to the fire, but that wasn't the only time. Because in 2018, LeBron was out with an injury, but that didn't stop him from making his craziest entrance ever.
LeBron James strolling in gingerly with a glass of red wine.
Bro forgot he was a professional NBA player. But look, even Coach Spoelstra was catching some heat. See, the big three were...
Bro, let's keep it real. It's LeBron fucking James. It's LeBron. If LeBron want to come in the building with cocaine in his hand, he should be able to do that. He's the king. He's the king. He's the king.
Looking like a disaster when LeBron took his anger out on the coach.
Oh.
How the hell did you have the ball for that?
Oh.
And I wonder how the Memphis
Oh, we ain't do that. We ain't do that. LeBron do that.
Grizzlies had the balls to go after LeBron. See, in 2023, Desmond Bane started running his mouth.
You know, when Ja was drafted, some were saying, oh, well, that's the consolation. Zion, but I'll tell you what.
Stop all this chatter.
Now, that was probably the worst thing he could do. Because later in the
LeBron goddamn treated that boy like a little boy. Nigga, he ain't hooping, he talking shit. You make a next couple of shots, now you want to talk shit. I ain't going for that.
same game, LeBron caught a body.
Boom!
But look, for this next one, we got to talk about Lance Stevenson. Because he once made a name for himself for
Lord.
being LeBron's biggest pest.
Oh, Lord. That's the LeBron tick. That's the LeBron tick right there.
I mean, during the 2014
I
playoffs,
remember
he
this.
was caught blowing into LeBron's ear.
Yep.
Stevenson blown in the ear.
I remember seeing that shit live.
In his life.
He was even caught fingering his mouth, but it wasn't done there.
Fingering his mouth is crazy. That's crazy to fucking say. Fingering his mouth. That's crazy, brother.
Because he doubled down until LeBron lost control.
Ball goes out of bounds. Oh, here comes Stevenson getting him LeBron's chest. Everybody picked up a flagrant one against LeBron. He caught him in the groin at the cue.
But sometimes fans take it too far, because they once started attacking LeBron's family. See, in 2021, the Pacers and the Lakers were battling it out in OT when one fan said something so crazy, LeBron lost control.
What is LeBron looking for?
Somebody is. We got a fan that's got a little unruly, and LeBron is pointing it out to the officials. And what they're going to do is they're going to put these.
That's the king. The king wants you gone, you gone.
Them out.
But the job wasn't finished, because just plays later, he did this.
3.
Yeah, even though the celly costed him a $15K fine, he let the haters know he was the top dog. But not even teammates are safe from LeBron's anger, because he once almost killed one. Look, the Heat were playing...
Oh, the Chalmers? He almost fucked up Mario Chalmers,
the
what?
Pacers, their biggest rivals in 2013. And Mario Chalmers was tired of LeBron's complaining, so he stepped over the line.
We get back to the bench, I'm like, nigga, we losing. Like, all this that we doing, like, we gotta stop acting like just play basketball. Like, nigga, you the best player out here. Stop being you go play. And he took offense to that. So we all know is Bron's trigger word. What's my job? To get everybody going. Start some right? Yeah. Boom, there it go. And Bron went the off, didn't he? So I did my job. I paid for it because I got benched, but I did what I was supposed to do.
I got benched, yeah, because you called the king a bitch.
Yeah, Bron used that fire and started cooking.
Throws it down, and a foul.
Now for this next one, we gotta talk about the time the refs had LeBron crying. See, the Lakers were playing the Celtics, and with 4 seconds left, LeBron had the chance to call game.
James on the drive, gets in the paint, layup, missed it. Lakers furious. They thought
Oh, I remember that shit. Straight foul.
it was fouled.
Straight foul.
Now overtime.
All of these crash outs that LeBron is crashing out for are justifiable. They all justifiable. Nigga, that's a foul. Call the shit.
LeBron James
The rest be tripping.
so upset.
But it didn't stop there.
The rest
'cause
be
Lakers
knowing it's a
would
foul.
lose in overtime.
It's challenging. Very challenging. I don't get it. I'm attacking the paint.
As
Foul.
much as any of the other guys in this league that's
Clear foul.
shooting double-digit free throws a night. You know, it's just I don't get it.
Bron really went through every emotion imaginable, but he had every reason
Goddamn.
to. 'Cause it turned
Goddamn,
out
LeBron.
that the ref was secretly a Celtics fan. You see, Eric Lewis had a burner account where all his love for Celtics was exposed. But look, at least it didn't end with blood being spilled, because LeBron
Fire him. Is he fired? Get that nigga out the league. He fire him.
once lost so much control, he turned Isaiah Stewart into a running back.
Zach LaVine light him up, then Giannis, and then Jason Tatum. Stewart and LeBron.
Well, LeBron was trying to apologize because I don't think LeBron meant to hit that nigga with an elbow.
And everybody.
But of course it's LeBron, so niggas want to fight.
He's coming off now.
Yeah, he must have caught an elbow or something, but
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of blood streaming from the side of the eye. Look, here goes Stewart.
Oh, LeBron had backing up. LeBron's like he don't want them problems.
yeah, I think he's a little upset.
You've got coaches, you got security guys.
Now, even though LeBron said he didn't do it on purpose, the league slapped him with a 1-game suspension, the first of his career. But not even LeBron's mom is safe from his anger. See, it was the 2008 Eastern Conference semifinals against the Boston Celtics, LeBron's most hated rival. So Gloria James knew that this game was personal. But after a hard foul from Paul Pierce, her motherly love went overboard.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Garnett trying to calm her down, and then
Mom, calm down.
Here it is. Go sit
Mom,
down.
sit down, Mom.
He couldn't have his mama fighting his battles. But anyways, LeBron once let his anger out on his most valuable asset. See, the game was tied in game 1 of the 2018 finals, and LeBron did all he could with 51 points.
Justifiable crash out yet again, because let my memory suit me. This is when J.R. Smith, high ass, he was high. I don't care what nobody say. J.R. Smith was fucking high. Rebound off the free throw, and instead of going straight up, because he had it wide open, the nigga runs back out to the 3
points. But it wouldn't be enough, because one mental lapse from J.R. Smith had LeBron going haywire.
Look at that. Boom. Go straight up. Go up, Jay. Turn around. Go up, JR.
Foul goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith
Turn around, JR.
brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked. And we'll go to overtime. You get the feeling J.R. Smith thought they had the lead.
But they got swept in this fucking finals. They got swept, right? Or they won like 1 game. Y'all niggas, if y'all would have won this game, that wouldn't have did shit for the series.
Dude couldn't believe what he just saw.
But a justifiable crash out.
So James was on the bench steaming, and when he asked if there was any more timeouts, he just blew a fuse. Now the Cavs blew one of the few chances they had to get a win. So LeBron went into the locker room enraged. He couldn't control his anger and punched the whiteboard so hard, he broke his hand. So when he had to answer a reporter's dumbass question after the game, he didn't have any more patience. And his shooting hand suffered for the rest of the series. But after the Cavs got swept, he finally revealed his pain.
Self-inflicted. Post-game after game 1, very emotional. You know, for a lot of different reasons. Understanding how important a game 1 is on the road for our ball club. What would that done for us? The way we played, the calls that was made throughout the course of that game. And I had emotions on, the game was taken away from us. I had emotions of, you just don't get an opportunity like this on the road versus Golden State to be able to get a game 1. And, I let the emotions get the best of me and pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand. So
you could tell he in pain. We don't understand, bro. You can never understand LeBron's pain, bro. Look, just because he's rich and LeBron James, that don't mean he don't got pain. His pain comes from the competition. This nigga went to 9 straight NBA finals and lost a bunch of them to the hands of Golden State. So this nigga was at this time in his life, he probably hated fucking Golden State.
That's what it is.
Had dude acting out of character. And it was the same thing during the best game of his career. See, LeBron had a game so good, he was having an out-of-body experience.
Yeah.
And he did it when it mattered the most, when his legacy was on the line. See, it was Game 6 of the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. And the Heat were down 3-2 with their backs against the wall. LeBron had not won
This is the game that turned LeBron James into the king.
Championship yet. So his greatness was in jeopardy. And if he wanted to keep hope alive, he needed to lose himself completely.
It's like it's just an out-of-body experience.
In the sports
Yeah.
world,
You get that in the sports?
I was about to say we call that being in the zone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You wish you can tap into that shit more often. It's just when it happens, you have no idea what the f is going on.
And you find new stuff.
Yeah,
you start
like,
getting new
you're
shit.
just trying shit that you never even tried before.
Yeah.
Like silly shit.
And it wasn't long before LeBron knew that nothing was going to stop him that night.
I think I started the game like 8 for 8. Every time I was shooting, it just felt so perfect, and it was barely touching the net.
Butter.
Like going straight through like a bird, just go straight through the water.
And when the haters were salivating to see him take another playoff exit, he gave a performance that was spiritual.
LeBron James has 30 in the half. 12 of 13
so far. Falling away, gets that to go off the glass. He is knocking down jump shot after jump shot. They'll pick him up on a switch. Rondo trying to poke it away, and James floats it up and in.
Boy, when you that hot, boy, you can't stop it. That's why Steph Curry is so goddamn scary, bro. It's because he could get hot every fucking game. Whether it's for one quarter. That one quarter could take y'all up by 5 to now y'all down by 15, 20. That's why he's so fucking scary. And he's getting better. He's getting better. He's like 36, but he's getting better. So if Stephen Curry's body holds up, he could be about 40 years old playing the best basketball of his life, which is crazy. It's because he's a shooter.
Wide open.
The greatest shooter of all time at that.
Array of shots. Hold on. James down the other way, kicks it out. Chalmers right corner. That's a three.
Damn. Brown had 45 points and 15 rebounds at the most important moment of his career. But look, what if I told you LeBron almost tore Stephen A. Smith's head off, all because of his son? Now, Brian and Stephen A. haven't seen eye to
Yeah, this happened this year.
eye for years, but LeBron wasn't holding his tongue anymore. Look, Bron clearly pulled every string possible to get Bronny in a Lakers jersey. And once his son finally got...
Yes, he did. But, what if Bronny was good enough to make it to the league? You see, when he go down to the G League, this nigga is like the second coming of LeBron. So what if he just really is an NBA prospect? You know what I'm saying? What if he just really good at basketball? He just don't have his confidence yet. That's all it is. And then these niggas, these media people are taking his confidence from him. You know what I'm saying? Treat that nigga like a regular rookie, please.
Got some real minutes on the court.
But he is LeBron's son.
Stephen A. didn't hold back.
We all see what's happening with your son right now. It's kind of hard to watch.
Oh, Lord. I just put myself in LeBron James' shoes for a second. Oh, Lord. This would have pissed me off. Seeing this would have pissed me off. I would have did more than just have a conversation with Stephen A. Smith. I would have choked the shit out that nigga.
Really trying to be as respectful as I possibly can be. I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad.
At first, Stephen A.'s comments flew...
This nigga was talking big shit
under the radar. But when he showed up courtside at a Lakers game, Bronny took it personal. And during a third quarter timeout, LeBron let loose.
This nigga about had a Will Smith moment. He about slapped the shit out of Stephen A. Smith. Keep my son name out your fucking mouth.
Stephen A. got checked, but he wasn't about to back down. So he went on TV to set the record straight.
And I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all.
Yeah, you did.
It was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. That wasn't a basketball player. confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard, he clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say, and he confronted me about it.
Even Richard Jefferson chimed in, admitting the whole situation was a mess. But look, we've hit the final moment of our list, LeBron's most out-of-control moment of his life. See, the legend of the Chosen One was almost never meant to be. It was 2005, and the Cavaliers were traveling to Houston for All-Star Weekend. But every time LeBron got on the plane, he was nervous.
So we go to Detroit, pick up everybody in Detroit, and we're now taking the plane from Detroit to Houston. When I tell you, every single body on the plane from Detroit to Houston thought they were going to die. Our owner's wife was pregnant at the time. She threw up multiple times. A couple of my family members threw up. Our stewardess broke her ankle.
No!
We looked into the kitchen at one point in the flight, and there was smoke coming out of the kitchen. The lights were flickering on and off.
And this time, his nightmare came true. Because while they were in the air, the engine caught fire. And LeBron was certain this was the end. At this point, the king knew the situation was out of his hands. So he wanted to go out doing something he came to do.
Once it's out of your control, then there's nothing you can do. So I was just like, hey.
Yo, you know what we need on.
Deal the cards.
And with the pilot in control of the GOAT's life, they couldn't be responsible for a tragedy. But in a miracle, they dealt with the fire and landed the plane without any major injuries. And the next year, LeBron got that new airplane he was asking for. Just imagine had that been the end. The NBA might have been robbed of the second greatest player of all time.
100%. Thank God that ain't happened. Well, if that would have happened, good Lord, boy, none would have been the same, bro. It would have been mad NBA players that's in the NBA right now that wouldn't have been in the NBA, bro, because LeBron was their inspiration. So serious, bro. Shit's crazy, bro. Shit crazy, bro. Man, well, I'm glad you alive, LeBron. And all of these moments, these crash out moments with LeBron losing control was justifiable. What y'all think? Comment down below if y'all think all these crash out moments were justifiable or they wasn't justifiable, and which ones you think weren't justifiable or were, whatever. But I love y'all, gang. Make sure y'all like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you better be subscribed. We right there at 100,000 subscribers. Subscribe. Now I love y'all, man. We out.